Welcome back to our C650 cart, where what we're going to do now is show you the ActiveCal feature that we have on our John Deere C-Series air carts. So to access ActiveCal, if I simply bring my cart to a stop and I hit the ActiveCal button. Now with the cart stopped on level ground, we want to make sure that the meter that we're going to be calibrating, we're going to leave that meter engaged, and preferably for the tank that we're going to be calibrating there, we want to have it at least half full of product. So now we've met those preconditions. If I hit the next button here, now it's going to ask us which tank or tanks do we want to calibrate. So I'm going to say we're going to do the rear one here. And now with the cart stopped, it says we simply hit the calibrate button and we can go out there and begin seeding again. And another thing to point out is that if I hit the cycle button here, it's going to tell me that in approximately 2.1 acres, we're going to have covered enough area and metered out sufficient product for our ActiveCal to be valid. So if I go back to the home page here, we see that we're ready to go out seeding. So I'm going to put my tractor in gear here and let's start seeding. So as we can see here, we're now metering that product out and we can see that our weights are coming down. And if we flip back to our ActiveCal screen, because it can run in the background, we see that, yep, our acre counter is indeed coming down here. So if I'm going to go back to my main run screen here, and we should see in just a little while here, we should get a pop-up message coming up telling us that we've metered out a sufficient amount of product for our calibration to be valid. So if I come back here, we see that in about another 0.2 of an acre. So just a few, and we can see here you get this pop-up message telling that we've moved out enough product so we can stop and do it now, or we can keep on going. But since we've covered enough area, what we simply need to do now is I'm going to bring my cart to a stop. We come back into the ActiveCal function here. It says, all right, we metered out 315 pounds and we brought it to a stop. Now if I hit the stop button here, we can see that, yep, it's calculated a new MDV and it just happened to be the same for us here. So if that new MDV that you get looks great, I can hit accept and lock it in, or if I don't like it, I can hit cancel and do the procedure over again. So I just hit accept and we can go back seeding. And that's how we use the ActiveCal feature on our John Deere C-Series carts.